Hi everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to make a pedal board really cheap for around £5. What you'll need is a permanent marker or a black felted pen, a pair of scissors, double-sided tape. I got this from Pound Shop, but it's really good. Effects pedal connector, and obviously your pedals. But this is only for my amp, but that's what I want to do, and just stick on this board. Right, first of all, what you want to do is work out where you're going to put everything. Let's move that. If you're going to make a pedal board, you want to think of the order of them, because you would have to have your tuner first, then sort of other stuff, then your time stuff at the end. But obviously if you're just going to use two pedals and this is your tuner, you're going to have it on and off. It doesn't really matter if you're just going to use two, but obviously if you're going to use more you have to search on what you need, on what order you need. So you need to think about that before you start making the board. I'm going to have it this way, and I'm going to have this is a channel selector for my Fender amp, and the drive and more drive selector as well. Okay, what you want to do is you got your effect pedal connector and connect your pedals together. And what I'd recommend doing is try and get it even as possible. That's why you need this pen. Try and get them at the same height without putting any pressure on the wire, especially if you're going to pull it, it's no good. Or you're going to push it together, it's no good. Just get it right. I would say just there. This is where the felt tip comes in handy. What you want to do, so you want to draw a line on the bottom, on the side, and on that side. Okay, and the same for the pedal. There you go. Now you've done that, you can take the pedals off. I know they're different heights, but these pedals are different heights, so they'll look different, but when you got them together they look alright. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to turn your pedals upside down. Obviously you can see I've tried to stick it on there, but it hasn't worked. That's what all the white stuff is. What you need to do is got some double-sided tape, and for these two I would just have one here and one here, but don't have one down the middle, because when you press it you're not going to get in sometimes in the middle. It'll rock it that way and rock it that way. It's about to pull it off if you're going to hit at the side. So I'd have one at the top and one here. So you don't need to have too big, don't go mad. I would think that should be about the right size. So stick one at the top on the sticky side first. And do the same for it. Try and get the same size. There you go. Another one. And stick that there. Okay, and leave this red stuff on and put that one to one side. And what you want to do is you want to do the same for this pedal. Put this one at the top. And sit that firmly down and leave the red bits on. Now when it comes to the channel selector, this is going to be different, okay? As you can see by the white stuff, I've tried to stick it on the bottom and it hasn't worked. Because they're at different levels. You can see the little lip. The black bit's higher than the silver bit. So what you want to do is make thin strips. I'm going to stick it on the black. There's one bit. There we go. And I would say about maximum 3 per side. Okay, there you go. And I'll just get rid of these. So just get everything in place. For the pickup selector, sorry, not the pickup selector, the channel selector, you didn't need to put the lines on because nothing's connected and you can have it to suit yourself where you want it. Okay, so what you're going to do is get these in place. So what you want to do now is take the sticky stuff off. It's a bit fiddly. There you go. And make sure this is off the board as well. Okay, now what you want to do is have it like this and get it within your lines and give it a firm push on the edges, not in the display screen as this is a tuner. That's firmly in now. And the same with the other pedal. Try and get it in the lines. The reason you should do the lines is just to get everything level and so you don't put any tension on your effects pedal connector. Okay, and leave that to set in for a few seconds. Give it a good firm push and stick these in. Okay, and when I leave my board, so I'll just get the power lead. I always leave this in as the power lead isn't in the top. There's no power going into the pedals. I just leave these in. There you go, that's in. Now what, we need to do this one now. This one, so I'll just doing now is just taking these off. Sorry about this, it's very fiddly. And just have it where it sits you. I have my right just there. And just have it like that. While that dries, I'm going to tell you where I got everything from. This is chipboard. Okay? And I got this from, if you live in the UK, you've probably heard of Maxwell's or any DIY store. I got this for £4, £5. I'm not going to say an exact figure as it'll probably change by the time you go. This tape, I'll just get it for you. Double-sided tape. I think you get 13 meters for £1, and this is from Pound Stretchers. But as it's called Pound Stretchers, it doesn't stretch the pound. It's still £1. But obviously there's other things in the shop that are more than £1. So this is good, as it's 30 meters for £1. The power lead I got from the internet. All you need to do is just put 5-in-1 AC adapter for effects pedals. I got these both pedals off Thomann.de, and obviously I got the pedal, this pedal, the the channel selector with the amp. Okay, so this is for if it'll stay like this. To show you how strong this stuff is, I'll even hold the board like this. Nothing's gonna come off. If you were going to like gigs and all that, and these just for the pedals that you wanted, you could obviously cut it down, and you could spray paint it black just to make it like personal. Or you could what I've seen someone do is get some stone spray. It's this thing that makes it look like stone. It looks hard, and it looks good. Like for this, you can go on wood, it can go on anything. It looks good. It's just like a spray. Okay, so thank you for watching. And sorry, I forgot to mention that if you wanted to spend a bit more, what you could do is get another piece of wood, an inch like that. It's about that. I don't know what, I think it's high, about that long, and have the high bit like that. So you could, instead of having it flat, you can have it like lifted up or down just a little bit. I don't know what the word is, just like high and wide. About an inch high and about the length of the board wide. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hi everyone. When I says that you need a double-sided tape, it's not. It's sort of like a foam. If you see, it's like a foam. So don't buy double-sided tape. Get the foam. Okay. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.